Here we go. Sitting here, waiting to see if anyone's going to listen. And no, it's not Tuesday Tarot. This is Journey of the Week. No, it's not. It's Journey of the Fool. Sorry. Totally screwed. Hi, Angelica. How are you? I'm going to give them a couple of minutes to come in before I start my little spiel. How are you going over there? Hi, Angie. We've just all been told we're in lockdown till Friday, I think it is. We're doing the full fortnight, aren't we, Angie? The whole thing, 31st or something, and then they'll review it. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Debbie. Wow, this is a turnout. I hope you're not bored, because we're going to do this for 21 nights, people. Mind you, I was talking to Angie earlier and I said to her, do you think it's a bit much, 21 days? And she goes, no. And then I thought, well, it doesn't matter anyway, because if you don't want to watch, you don't have to. You just have to do something else. Hi, Rolly. Rolly is way up in Port Hedland. And if you look on my Facebook feed, he puts the most divine photos of the moon and God knows what else up there. Beautiful place out there. David Clark, oh my God, are you going to have a little tarot lesson tonight? Thank you for hugs. One needs them. Went out last night. I know, we're in lockdown, but I went to my daughter's bubble. I'm allowed. And Steve cooked the most divine roast beef. No, it was lamb. But it was so delicious. And I had wine. Yeah, Auckland till Tuesday. And the rest of the country till Friday. I think they'll let the rest of the country off somehow or other. So, yes. So it was nice to get out last night, spend the night over there with the puppy, go for a walk under the full moon out in Pocono. And here I am back at home in lockdown. Lots of sirens going past today. And that's our Papakura. Lots of fire engines and ambulances. So really not quite, really sure what that's all about today. But obviously shit's going down as usual. Hi, Denise. Good to see you. Hey, I hope you're okay, because you're a nurse, aren't you? Aren't you with the... Of course. Yes, I know. Yes, I'm sure you're a nurse. 9 people. Okay, we'll give it a couple of more minutes. And then we'll start the rules of engagement. Yes, we have to have some rules, people. I'm not putting up with shit tonight. Hi, Lou. Hi, Joe. That sounds ominous, doesn't it? But this is like a workshop. Don't you even talk about chocolate scotch fingers Rolly Long. I've only got plain ones. And I've eaten all my snacks. I've eaten all my potato chips. I left my chocolate at Elaine's place. And I can't go to the supermarket because you can only go for urgent stuff. And really, I've got all my basics. So I actually can't legitimately go to the supermarket to get chocolate scotch fingers. And I have solved a big mystery. I've solved a big mystery. As some of you saw, I posted that I've been eating salad and vegetables. Well, even last night, though I had meat, I ate all my vegetables and I ate broccoli. And tonight I had salad and veggies for tea. Hi, Tina. Yes, so I've figured out what it is. I had my second COVID shot the other week, and I reckon that they've given me the COVID shot that was meant for a vegetarian, and that's why I'm eating vegetables. Isn't that logical? Or they've gone, hey, she needs to eat more vegetables. We need to program her. That's the whole 5G thing. And so they're looking at my DNA and going, she eats far too much bad stuff, so we're going to give her the shot that has all the veggie stuff in it. And that's why I'm eating vegetables. You know what? I haven't even touched my coffee ice cream in like a week. There's still half of a tub of it there. I kid you not. They've done something to me. They have. Anyway, yes, Tina, me and salad, it's still the same. Oh, I have been a vegetarian. Some of you don't know this, but one of my ex-husbands was a total vegan. He was more than he was one of those, he didn't eat animal products. He didn't use animal products. You know, he wouldn't, it was just total no animal content whatsoever. And so I am a very adept vegetarian cook. Now, yeah, Tina, that's why he's an ex. Also, he's a bit of a fuckwit as well, but that's okay. He had his moments. He was actually quite an amazing man in some ways. Anyway, so, right, how are we going? We've got 10. Okay, let's just... Are we ready? We are. Okay, we're going to do this. So, tonight is a bit different. And I am going to do this for 21 nights. Fuck me. I don't know how, but I am going to. Also, I'm going to load it up to YouTube because I bought a new program that can change my shit from Facebook up to YouTube. Apparently. I'll do that tomorrow. So, the reason I'm doing this is, and I did this before we even knew about lockdown, I thought on full moon, which is today, that wouldn't it be incredible to do something like a workshop online that you could tune into if you wanted to, or tune out of if you wanted to, and learn something a bit different. So I am going to give you the journey of the Fool. And in the tarot, the 21 cards of the Major Arcana, because there are 4 suits and 1 set of cards called the Major Arcana. Most of you know this. And each of those cards is the Fool learning a lesson. So he goes to each person and learns a lesson from that person. Hi, Annalise. How are you? Anyway, so the rules of engagement tonight. Oh, excuse me. I'm getting comfy. The rules of engagement tonight. When I'm going to talk and hopefully not for too much longer because it's going to be quick. Listen. If you have questions, post them. Whether or not I answer them is a whole different story. But the point is, this is not about asking questions. This is about you thinking about what the Fool is learning. So you're going to be the Fool, okay? You're the person on the journey. If you don't agree with me, I don't care. If you have an opinion and you don't agree with me, by all means post it. Don't care. But everyone has their different ideas. You know, I read differently to some people. Other people read differently to them. Some of us have our own philosophies about shit, and others of us have our own philosophies about other shit. Some of us believe some stuff, some of us don't. This, and here's the rule of engagement, this is my take on it. Okay, this is what I've been taught. This is what I learned from 17 years old. Okay? So, rules of engagement, by all means ask questions, but before you ask the question, I'm going to ask you to take 24 hours to think about it. Because you can do this 2 ways. You can listen to me and go, that's very interesting. Or you can take the journey. Now, couldn't that be exciting? Yeah? So, do we understand? Let's see a heart if you understand. Come on. Lots of hearts. Excellent. Good. Right, here we go. Now, I don't have any cards in my hand. That is deliberate because already on the web page you will see that I have put some different cards, okay? And you can see them there. They're 2 cards. They're the Fool and the Magician. And we're going to start off with the Fool. Now, we're doing one lesson a night. But we have to start off with the Fool. Now, the Fool, I'm going to call her Phyllis. All right? We're going to make her of female origin. What her sexual orientation is, I don't know, and it doesn't matter. But she is a woman who is absolutely carefree at the moment. She is just sitting there in the sun, and she's all innocent, and she's enjoying life as it comes. She doesn't have any problems. And there's a naivety about her, okay? She wants an adventure, but she doesn't really quite know what the adventure is. Now, the Fool is somebody who knows what they don't know. The Fool is not someone who's stupid. It's someone who doesn't know what they don't know, and they're ready for a journey to learn. And so Phyllis is sort of sitting there on the grass, making daisy chains, eating potato chips because she's been in lockdown and she's a bit bored, and she's sort of like, oh, you know, life is okay, life is good. You know, I'm enjoying the present moment. It may not be 100% what I want, but, you know, I don't know what I want because I don't know. Now, when we start a journey all the time. Remember, birth, life, death, rebirth. So there is a journey in everything. So this is just a wider cycle, but we're focusing on Phyllis, who could be you. If you're focusing on yourself, then sit your ass down in the grass and be carefree. Okay? I just want you to be carefree. I want you to be naive. I want you to look at the sky. I want you to look at the full moon. I want you to enjoy the present moment, whether you're in lockdown. And if you're a bloke, then you can be Rowley or David or Philip. Doesn't matter. Sitting in your lovely tugboat, Rowley, watching the sky. Okay, so your Phyllis is aware of her dreams. She is aware of that she has visions. So she's kind of, you know, ready for something, but she doesn't know what. Okay? So you're ready for something, but you don't know what. So look on the Facebook page, and this is the card with 0 at the top. This is the card of 0. This is the card of nothing. This is the card of the Fool. She is you. She is me. Because, hey, even me doing this journey for the next 21 days with you will show me something. It will take me through 21 lessons of life. It will take you through the 21 lessons of life, and you will look at them and go, oh, fuck, I've already learned that. And then you can tick it off the list. Great stuff. It's going to show you what you have learned and perhaps what you need to learn. Best thing is to take it as a whole new journey. So let's be the Fool. So Phyllis has been sitting in her beautiful frock on the grass, making her daisy chain. She sees some other flowers and she weaves herself a nice little garland around her head. She might have a cigarette. If you're a smoker, you're allowed to have a fag. She picks up a glass of wine, has a glass of wine. She's got her bag by the side of her, and in her handbag is her lipstick, her makeup. If you're a bloke, it's got your razor, your comb, your rollies, you know, your cigarettes. You've got a nice little bag of everything in it, okay? You have a little pouch. It's just got everything you need for a journey. You can't have a suitcase. You can't have a fucking Gucci suitcase. You can't have a Louis Vuitton weekend bag. You've got a little pouch, all right? A satchel at the most. You can have a satchel and stick some shit in that. That's okay. Right. So, we decide that it's just time to fall into whatever's out there. And you'll see from the card from Lightseers, you know, she's standing at the edge of the cliff and she's got a crystal and she's ready to just fall back. You've got the other cards where they're just going, wow, where am I going? Or the Joker, you know, he's got the card in his hand, you know, where am I going to go? By the way, if you ever get bored, just send me a horrible upside down smiley face or switch off. It's all good. But some of you are still there, which is excellent. Nobody switched off. Okay, so Phyllis gets up, picks up her little bag, and off she goes. And she wanders sort of through the paddock and she sees something in the distance and goes, oh my God, that looks interesting. I think I'd better go and have a look. And it's a spiritual fair. No, not like the ones that we have in the school halls. No. This is big. This is like huge. This is like 3 football fields. She's standing on top of the hill and she can see this huge expanse of tents and gazebos and colourful stalls, and she can see little cabins, and she can see gypsy trucks and gypsy caravans, and she's going, oh my God, what's that? And she literally dances down the hill because she's ready for an adventure. Remember, she's not thinking, she's not concentrating on what's going on today. She's on her way. She's going to check out that fair now, wouldn't you? I would. She gets to the gate and there's no entrance fee. Even better, because she hasn't got a credit card and she's not in the space for money. You know, we're not talking or even thinking about money at the moment. We're in this carefree, adventurous, spiritual, hippie-trippy awareness state. And she goes through the gate. And she meets the first person. Now, if you look on the Facebook, there's some cards with 1 on them. And this is the magician. And Phyllis or Philip or you look at the magician straight away because he's standing there. His eyes are deep. He has the whole of the world in those eyes. Absolutely. He is powerful. He knows shit. He is an alchemist. This is the man who has power over earth, air, fire, and water. He can bring it all together. He's also a man of illusion. And she just looks into his eyes and she just sees something that she wants. Wow, where would I have ever met someone like this before? This is amazing. Now, the magician can be male or female, deciding on what you're kind of envisaging, but I'm giving you the magician that I met. And he's wearing his dark cloak, and he stares into her eyes, and she knows he's a master. What should she do? Really, there's nothing she can do. He draws her into his masculinity. He draws her into his power. And he thinks to himself that he would really like her to have the opportunity to learn about magic, to learn about the elements, to learn about what she can do with what she has. He wants to give her the opportunity. And she's up for it, mate. She is absolutely up for it. And so he grants her that opportunity. And what she is learning in this first step of this journey, of this life journey, is about that strong, magical masculine energy, about fire and earth and air and water, and creating illusions. And she's thinking, it's all an illusion, but you know what? I don't give a shit. I'm here. I'm in it. Part of her knows it's an illusion, and part of her doesn't want to know it's an illusion at all. And she stands in front of him, and I've got my arm out, and he shows her the way. He points to all of these beautiful booths and all these amazing tents and says to her, do you want to continue the journey? So now it's up to you. What are you going to do? Are you going to be here tomorrow to start the journey? Because she's just found out about the masculine. Remember, there's still 20 to go. There's still other people to watch. There's still other people to see. There's still a whole journey. But she's already been drawn in by his beautiful, beautiful magic. And so he grants her the opportunity. And now, it's up to you. And I will know whether you're going to continue the journey, because you'll be here tomorrow. So what we've learned tonight is the fool is someone who knows what she doesn't know, and who is carefree, and who is ready to surrender, and who is ready to just be in life, who is naive, innocent, amazing, and wonderful, all in one space. And she sees something she wants. She just sees this beautiful spiritual fair. She sees this adventure out in front of her. And the magician draws her in. And she meets the first lesson of her life. The magician and his power. There you go. Now remember, all of these will intertwine as we go along. So you've met the magician. You know who he is. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have a question now, just throw it in. That would be the best thing. But just send me a heart if you've enjoyed it, because I haven't done anything like these workshops like this sort of thing for a long time. I've done it on a personal level, you know, with a group of people in the lounge or at a venue, but to actually do it in a space like this, I'm not sure if it will work or not, but I hope it does, and I hope you enjoyed it. Now, another thing is, get your journal out, get your pencils out, or save a little page on your notepad, on your phone, or on your iPad. I think I'm breaking up a little bit. Or on your iPad, and write what you feel. What do you feel when I talk about the magician? What did you feel when I talked about Phyllis? Because Phyllis is fabulous, you know. Phyllis has got a lot more to do, and she's got a lot more to gather in. And tomorrow she meets a woman. And you think the magician is powerful? Oh my God. You haven't seen anything yet. So I hope you have a fabulous evening. Survive through lockdown. Be good.